Hi, I'm Father Mark Wilkie here at St. John the Baptist Catholic Church. You can see behind me our great lawn out in front of our church where we're preparing this weekend, Sunday the 15th, for an 11 a.m. outdoor Mass followed by an old-fashioned parish picnic in our social hall. The weather, as we're recording this, looks wonderful, and I know you'll be watching it on Saturday or maybe even Sunday morning, so please do remember to bring a lawn chair. As you can see, there are no chairs out there, right? So bring your own lawn chair, and we're asking everyone who comes to bring a dessert to share for the parish picnic. We'll recap that at the end, but it's a big deal and we're excited about that, and it's such a good thing. Programming in school and so forth is well underway. Of course, our children's religious education program kicked off this week and continues into next. There's some parent meetings for those preparing for the children, for the parents of children preparing for the sacrament of confirmation this week. You've received information about that. A word of thanks to Sister Jane, to her staff, to her volunteers, to so many of you, and especially the parents who have that great commitment to handing on the faith to our children and continuing to form them as disciples of Jesus Christ. If you're a week behind and scrambling, we're certainly happy to take your registration and help you get incorporated into our program, so don't fret. We meet here on Wednesday and Thursday evenings, and of course, a reminder as well, when moving about the campus during the week with the school up and running, recess and playground in good use, as well as with the religious ed program, to please use that entrance at the top of the hill by the new church here at Reeling Road. And that just helps with traffic flow and keep everybody safe. Obviously, still want to maintain a good speed and keep your eyes open, but coming up on Constitution, that driveway section gets blocked off from time to time with pickup and drop off and various activities and religious ed in the evening. It's just a congested little space there between our outreach building and our school and that parking lot there. So just a word to the wise, Reeling Road is the way to go. We have, of course, a lot of great things happening. On Sunday the 21st, we participate in New Freedom's Fest, a great celebration of our historic town and community. Our school's going to have a tent there as well, but certainly a beautiful day to just get out and connect with community members, and I want to make sure to highlight that to each and to all of you. And as we kind of just move through some items on the calendar, on Monday, September 23rd, is the Pennsylvania March for Life. We know that recent shifts in the political and legal landscape re-empower the states on those issues of abortion and the right to life, and that wonderful opportunity to gather, to show support and to prayerfully and peacefully present our case to our legislators and our governor, as well as the public, right? About the value of every human life from conception through natural death. The Pennsylvania March for Life is on Monday, September the 23rd. Within our own parish, we also have That Man Is You, which means bright and early on Saturday mornings. A great men's group in our parish. We have some other women's groups, but the men's group is That Man Is You, and it meets on Saturday mornings, and there's more details to see about that. But it's a wonderful opportunity for the men of our parish to gather before the day kind of begins and to get yourselves started and recharged after a week at work, and then preparing for, of course, Sunday Mass. But a great opportunity for fellowship and growth in the faith. Thinking a little bit further ahead, of course, our 40 hours devotions, our Eucharistic devotions. You've seen the envelope packet for that flower display, usually mums, quite beautiful. I teased the other week that some of the priests come just to see how many more mums we can fit inside of our church. So they certainly notice it, and it's a great testimony of our love for the Lord. But that's coming up soon, right? So that comes up in conjunction with the Rosary Congress, okay? So our 40 hours Eucharistic devotions are Sunday, October the 6th, Monday, October the 7th, Tuesday, October the 8th, 7 p.m. prayer service, preached by Father Weaver. Father Joshua Weaver is the vocations director for the Diocese of Harrisburg. We're blessed to have him come into our parish and to preach our 40 hours devotions this year. A wonderful preacher, a great priest of our diocese, and so certainly glad to welcome him. And those are 7 p.m. each night. During the days of that week where we celebrate our 40 hours, we're also joining in the National Rosary Congress. So an opportunity, we'll have adoration will continue in the main church during the daytime hours. Go downstairs into the perpetual adoration chapel for the evening. We have an entrance there that's secure and a bathroom and all those wonderful things that are helpful for nighttime adoration. But during the day, we'll be utilizing the church. And that's an opportunity for us to pray the Rosary publicly, to increase our devotion to the Blessed Sacrament, and to allow Mary to be our sort of our guide, our mother, our intercessor, and our friend in that renewal of devotion. So a word and an encouragement there as well for our participation in the National Rosary Congress. In addition, coordinating at the exact same time, our 40 hours Eucharistic devotions. As we peek a little bit further ahead, we look at our parish pilgrimage, our parish participation in the diocesan pilgrimage to go to Washington, D.C. on Saturday, November the 16th. We still have some seats available. We've opened it up to other parishes if they'd like to join us, since we're getting to that critical stage where we're filling up the bus. Our own Knights of Columbus Council 8891 is extraordinary, and they've covered a substantial amount of the cost of that coach bus to take us to Washington and back. We're still asking for a free will donation of $20 per person to continue to offset those costs. But we certainly want to encourage each and all of you to prayerfully consider, if you've never been to the National Shrine of the Immaculate Conception, that beautiful basilica, certainly encourage you to do so. The artwork, the chapels are extraordinary, and it'll be a wonderful day of renewal with some talks, confession, Holy Mass with Bishop Senior and others, and a great opportunity to gather as a diocese down in Washington. Certainly we have a lot to pray for, our nation, our own local communities, ourselves, our families. Each one of us needs more and more of the Lord, and we make that pilgrimage in hope for more and more of His blessings and mercy, that we would be open to receive His grace and choose to cooperate with it. So a word of encouragement for that pilgrimage on November the 16th. And of course, this weekend is the 24th Sunday. In ordinary time, Christ asks that pivotal question, who do you say that I am? And so we have that opportunity to reflect upon the identity of Christ, who He is in truth, and how do I respond to that? How is my relationship with the Lord of Lords different because of who He is? This weekend, of course, the outdoor Mass, Sunday, September the 15th at 11 a.m. We have our outdoor Mass right here. Bring your chair and a dessert. The desserts for the social, the chairs for Mass. Okay, 11 a.m. Mass here, outdoors, and then down to the social hall for a wonderful parish picnic. I'm looking forward to praying with you, to being with you, and for this wonderful opportunity for a parish picnic this weekend. Thanks and God bless.
Where you lead me, I will follow.